dirt fly behind it, too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Leaving.
No. Were there holes in that? Well, to me it looks like there's 4 big holes in the top.
Okay, so we're trying to get this ProMag drum to work in the 4595, and I've kind of described some of the problems I'm running into. You could see in the footage that I did have a few jams at the fullest of the drum. I'm thinking that's because of this follower, or maybe it's just too much pressure. I don't know what it is exactly. I'll tell you the big problem with this, and I'm going to have to resolve, is this follower. If you're familiar with a regular 1911 mag, the follower comes in and then has an L shape, and that tends to follow the back of the magazine. Well, this doesn't have that, allowing the whole thing to flatten out, which is why when the bullets are coming up under all this pressure of this coiled spring, the bullets are coming out pretty much perpendicular to the back of the mag until they get up into position where this top will hold them at an angle, but that's only your first bullet. And if these aren't moving up there fast enough to chamber, then they're pretty much flat out when they're coming into the ramp on the feed. So we have to deal with that. And I think one of the problems I'm running into is this plastic follower. Since this doesn't have any kind of mechanism here to hold the slide at lock position on the last round, the slide comes forward and you can see where it catches on this plastic. Well, what that has done is caused, when it catches under all that pressure, bang, it moves this thing forward. So I've had to twice already just bend it back. So I think what I'm going to try and do is build a new follower out of 1/2-inch rod, so that when the slide comes forward, it'll follow this ramp up and just push it down. Yeah, it won't stay open a slide lock, but at least it'll go over this instead of locking up on top of it and breaking my spring open all the time. So there's still some bugs to work out, but you can see that we've added some material here, and I've hogged some material off of here. It honestly doesn't need to have that much off. You can see all it needs is about from here back at the same angle as this. You could almost take enough off with your pocket knife. And that's all I have to say about that.